Our tub and toilet don't match.
Black and blue don't match?
No, not really.
Hey, that's what I got in my house. Nobody's ever said anything to me.
There's a number of things you need to consider when picking out your tubs and toilets besides color. That's also style and comfort. We'll start with comfort on a toilet. We'll lift up this lid and you notice that it's elongated instead of just an oval. Oval toilets are fine if you're in a confined area, but if you've got as much room as we do here, go with an elongated toilet. It's much more comfortable. Now most toilets have been gravity fed. That means there's water up above the toilet. When you flush the handle, the valve lifts up. The float goes down as the water goes down. Once the valve shuts, it starts filling back up with water and the float starts rising back up. So gravity is the way it operates. Now that's fine when you had the old style toilets that had 4.1 gallons of water because you could push out just about any amount of toilet paper. But now toilets get clogged because they only can use 1.6 gallons of water. A few years ago, the EPA worked with the government, got a law passed where that's the maximum amount of water you can use in a toilet, so it stops up constantly. Now there are baffles being made by Sloan Manufacturing that most of the different toilet manufacturers now put in some of their toilets that fits here. And instead of gravity flow, that baffle holds air. When it fills up with water, that air gets condensed and it forms air pressure. When you flush the toilet, that pressure blows that 1.6 gallons of water right through your toilet system so you don't get clogged up anymore. It's a nice feature to have. It costs a little extra, but it's going to save you a lot of trouble as far as getting clogged up. Now when it comes to bathtubs, there are a million options. The most common is steel with a porcelain finish on it, normally 5 or 6 feet long, pretty much rectangular. You can also get cast iron, you can get standalones, but this is actually an acrylic tub that we've installed. It's got a nice oval shape to it, so there's plenty of room. Feature I really like on tubs is right here, and that's a grab handle. Since it is wet and there is soap there, it's going to be slippery. This is very nice to have. Always keep your tubs around knee height. Any higher than that, you might have a problem when you get out of the tub. Faucets and fixtures, again, endless amount of choices. Here we have a nice setup because you can actually pull it, move it anywhere that you need to in the bathtub. The only thing we're missing is either a door or a shower curtain that we can add at any time. Something else I really like on this tub is our shower surround. Instead of going with tile or marble, we went with a solid surface like you see on countertops. This is really nice because if it ever gets dirty, you can just sand it down and it's the same color all the way through and through. Plus it's nice to be able to add shelves to it, which you can do with a solid surface. Now there's a lot of options in tubs. One I really like is in the master. Let's go take a look. Now this is a tub I really like. We've got a corner bathtub and it is huge. It's got a great shape to it, plenty of room. We've got a seat over on the side, but what's really nice is we have Whirlpool Jets inside. Here you can see we've got 6 jets, 3 on each end. Very, very nice. Here's our intake for the jets. The water pulls in there and then it recirculates back out through here. Now to have something like this work, you've got to have a motor. And a problem I see with a lot of people when they put these in is they build out all the way around the tub and there's no way to have access to the motor. That motor can burn up or a seal can go bad. You need to leave yourself a way to get into it. Here's our motor down below. It circulates the water. Here's our plug-in. Very easy to get to. It's always important to leave yourself a way in or else you're going to have to remodel your house the next time the motor goes bad. As far as switches, we're not going to electrocute ourselves because we have a switch that's controlled by air. Just push in there, it's on, the motor's running. Push in there and it's off, but no electricity around the tub itself. Here's our dials to adjust the pressure. We've got one dial for these 3 jets and then a dial over there for the other 3 jets. We've got our conventional drain down here at the bottom, plus an overflow drain. If the water gets too high, it goes right in these holes, drains out through our system. One other thing you need to look at when you're picking out your tubs, that's your fixtures. Here we've got a great faucet with a really nice finish on it that's totally scratch resistant. We can take steel wool to this Moen faucet and we're not going to tear up the surface of it. Very, very nice. So remember how you're going to be using the tub. If you have kids that are going to be in this bathtub, go with the scratch resistant faucet. If you'd like more information about picking out the right tubs, toilets, and fixtures for your new house, contact us on the internet at michaelholigan.com.